The next thing I'll do is add a scatter plot. This will also go in the visual analysis section of your write-up. For this one, I'll select the before and after data, this time without the titles. And again, if I scroll up to where I want that inserted, that'll prevent my having to move it up manually. If I go to the Insert tab, the scatter plot is under this menu in the Charts section. Just include a plain scatter plot here. And then I can move it over. And let me add a label here. In this case, I'll want to modify the chart title. For example, to this. And I can use the Home tab options to format the text if I'd like. For this scatter plot, I also want to add vertical and horizontal axis titles. When you have the chart selected, you'll see the chart design tab show up in the Excel menu. The add chart element has options to add both horizontal and vertical axis titles. I'll do that here. And then to change those titles, I can just click inside the axis title area and then type what I'd like there. And here I can also format using the font options in the Home tab, as well as move by clicking and dragging on those if I'd like. The last thing to do here is to create a line of equality. Now note that the line of equality is going to go from 0, 0 to 1, 1, and it is specifically not a trend line for your data. So do not add a trend line for the data that you have in here. To add a line of equality, select inside the data area. If you right-clicked and select the Select Data option, one way to do this is to add a second series. Your X values for the series will be 0 and 1. Your Y values will also be 0 and 1. And then when you press OK, this will add those 2 points to the scatter plot. You'll see one here, and one is actually down here at the origin. Now, you'll select that point. You'll see both of them are selected. And if you right-click, you can now add a trend line for those 2 points. That'll just draw a straight line between the 2 points. And you can format it here, make it a little bit wider, change the color maybe, and change the dash type to solid. That'll give us a solid line here. You'll notice here that the axes have now expanded a little bit. If you'd like, you can bring those axes back to 0, 1 by right-clicking on the axis bar and selecting Format Axis and then changing the maximum back to what it was automatically. You can do the same thing for the Y-axis here. Now, what you'll note about the line of equality that we just added is that that line of equality actually falls above the trend line for the, or the apparent trend line for the data that we've inserted. And you're going to want to discuss what that means as part of your write-up. Again, here, you'll include this screenshot in your visual analysis section, and you'll also, in addition, interpret the meaning of what you've created here.